Welcome to the castle, everybody. This is Nightsaber Z42, and I will be bringing you a brand new indie game every week for the foreseeable future. That is my goal this year for 2017. First up is Dungeon Souls. This was released back in December, early December if I'm not mistaken, and it works a lot like, let's see, Enter the Gungeon. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Basically, it's a mix between like fantasy RPGs and Enter the Gungeon, where, you know, you get to basically, well, you don't have any guns, but you do throw stuff. Like with the archer, you're obviously casting arrows. With the thief, you're throwing daggers. I also have some characters unlocked here, but I'm actually going to show you the three default characters in this episode, which is the barbarian, the archer, and the thief, as I have a lot more experience with those three characters. One really cool thing is, like, depending on which character you actually select, if you have a backlit keyboard like I do, your keyboard will actually change to that character's color. And when you go on random, it like goes all freaking berserk and it changes to like all the colors simultaneously. With that being said, I actually don't like it because I have my keyboard lit up a very specific way. Different keys are set in a different color, and so it's kind of weird going back and just looking down and seeing that everything is all not the way I had it. We're gonna start off with the barbarian, and I'm already starting to play. Barbarian is a melee attacker, as you can see. Oh my gosh. As you can see, he uses his axe, and he's probably one of the few characters that doesn't have a default ranged attack. I'll go ahead and get that. Double your speed, but Redeemer spawns immediately after portal. I do not want that. Let me out. Thank you. Oh. The Redeemer is the big bad guy. Think about Spelunky. If you don't get out of the dungeon quickly, then you... the ghost will come up and get you. And so yes, I want that magnet. Oh, I need 240. I'm gonna be playing, and I'll try to talk about what I'm doing. Oh, I have points assigned, but as you can see, you can level up, and that's really cool. When you level up, you can assign points to a stat. I assigned my first point to strength, so I deal more damage. Oh my gosh, this Minotaur freaking die. Thank you. The other stats are speed, accuracy, resistance or defense, magical resistance, and just overall power, which is strength. And down here you have three abilities. One is your main attack, which is my axe swing. You also have two like active abilities that you can use. This one that I'm using, it allows me to attack a lot faster and move faster when I use it, and of course there's a cooldown time every time you use your skill, or else you'd be overpowered. There's no magic, whatnot. The purple bar next to the green health is actually experience. Oh, these ghosts, I hate these ghosts. That's one of my caveats with this game, is that there are some invisible enemies that'll stay invisible until you like run up against them, and it makes things really unfair and like really hard to deal with them. Let me get my points assigned. Let's go with some more strength so I can actually kill enemies. Oh, these archers, I hate these archers too. Basically the whole goal of the game, or for each floor, you need to unlock these portals. And when you unlock a portal, you're suddenly surrounded by all these enemies. After you're surrounded by the enemies, you can either kill them and get all the gold, or you can just go up and leave. Now, when you unlock the last portal, the Redeemer actually comes out, and he's gonna suck your soul or whatever. Yeah, cool. Cool story, bro. Also, let's see, boss fights, pretty good. Oh, why am I slow? Oh, what's that? I need to get up close to him. Come back. Oh, I totally wasted that. Each boss is different. I've fought quite a few number of bosses. This is the second time I fought this boss in particular. I've gotten pretty far. I'm gonna die here. I don't know how far I've gotten overall, but I felt like I've actually gotten pretty far, and I hope that how far I've actually managed to get isn't far at all, because it looks like this game could be quite long. You could have really long runs, and if that's the case, I would absolutely love that. One of the things I really don't quite understand yet, controls. I've played this on the controller, and I'm playing this on keyboard and mouse, and it's a little bit easier on the controller. The only thing I didn't like about it was every time I tried to aim, the camera would zoom it would zoom in the direction that I was actually aiming. I might not survive, and that's okay. I'll just move on to a different character. Also, the resolution, as you can see, is really wonky for this game. I should probably have used that to kill the enemies. No, please don't come forth, minions. I'm gonna die. Yep, there we go. There it is. I died. Killed 106 enemies, collected 718 coins. Now, really cool. You actually get, like, items that you could use to build others. So I'm gonna go to the crafting, and all you can see down below are all the ingredients that I've collected over many runs. That's for this character, and in order to actually build the items, you need to have the gold, which I have 17,942, and you need to have the actual ingredients. And each character holds a different weapon. Who am I selecting here? Oh, those are my... Okay, I was trying to figure out who I was getting. Shell, which is an ingredient. Shell that can be used to contain things I don't really want right now. I can check my ingredients. Ice shard, magic essence, magic dust, ectoplasm, metal scrap, bone, and a fire shard. Those are all the things that I have. And of course the armor, which I don't think I have anything. Yeah, I don't have anything. Once I get to 20,000, I'll go ahead and buy that dagger. That seems very useful. Let's go ahead and get to a different character. The barbarian is by far my weakest character to play as. The archer is very strong. Like, if you're using the controller, he's not as powerful because your accuracy naturally on a controller is just really weak. But when you actually have the accuracy of a mouse, it's freaking awesome. What the heck is this? Let's get rain of arrows. This is what's really gonna make me go far. Rain of arrows is exactly as it sounds. It's a freaking arrows from space that rain down upon your foes, and when you actually bump up your damage, it does a lot. And you can actually upgrade this so that more arrows will rain down. Something just popped up behind me. Yeah, this guy. See, this is one of the enemies I was talking about that will really screw you over. We got a gold key from him. I'm gonna put my accuracy to 100 so I'm not missing. But that is actually one of the enemies that annoys me to no end. He just like appears, and he can appear like right on top of you too, and just like totally waste you. Those ghosts, they turn invisible and they stay invisible, and you can run into them and they'll be invisible still and actually deal damage to you. That's something that really annoys me, but it hasn't happened in a while, so I'm happy. The shopkeeper, you can only buy one item from the shop, which is actually really good because like most of the items in this game are super powerful. They really buff you up if you know what to look for. The only items that I will say do not really that can have an impact was the thing that I passed up. They're like the red flaming armor, whatnot. That could really hurt you. Like 50% speed, but having the Redeemer come down upon you as soon as the portal's done is really bad. Actually, that medicinal herb, yes, would be really good. But that would also be really good, but I need to think about my survival. And yeah, he disappears. So you can't buy any of the rest of his items. Another thing that I really, you see freaking ghosts. They just come right up to you. And this archer like shoots forever. Somebody was over there shooting at me. Another thing that I really don't get is why does attacking knock you back? Like I'll be okay, I need to take out whoever's shooting at me. All the way over here, really? See how that guy shot across the map? I can't really do that. Actually, I might be able to with the archer. I was kind of stupid. Okay, set it up and boom. See, detonation would have been awesome right here, because a chance for some of those enemies that survived would have been damaged by an explosion. Oh, it would have been insta clear. Get out of here, archer. The only good thing is I can actually knock his arrows out of this guy. Bye-bye, you're all dead. So the only thing that you have to worry about are cooldowns for your items. Let me go ahead and get... Actually, I'll get that for the boss. And we're gonna get set up on damage and more damage. And I'll start going 2 damage and 1 defense. Oh, did that orb actually attack something? Oh, I see an archer back there. Oh, I hope he is dead. There's actually also some things. There's actually a story that's happening in this dungeon. It's actually pretty interesting. I just got to it on my run, the previous run before I started recording. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but it's kind of interesting. And I can't wait to see how it actually develops. I mean, it's a typical, like, you know, story. And especially since this is like a dungeon delve game, dungeon exploring type game. Another thing I didn't mention, up above, there is a countdown. That is the time until the Redeemer comes. Once the Redeemer comes, he's gonna rush right at you and basically suck your life. And that's bad, because he does it really fast. 5 bonus damage, 5 magic resistance, 1 bonus damage, 5% stun. These are pretty bad. But that stun, nah, the stun isn't worth it. It's only 5%. What else? Oh, the Redeemer though, he doesn't pop up until you get the last portal, from what I understand. Because I've actually been hanging out on a floor for quite a while to see what happens. Oh, it's a forbidden library. This is one of the secret areas that actually provides some story. Or rather, one of the bosses has a link to this area. And you can actually see why he is here. I got a recipe, which is awesome. That's something that I can build with the items I got. Ooh, 5 bonus defense. 5 HP, 3 seconds when standing in blood. Ooh, 30% critical damage hit. Or critical hit damage. What are my stats? Crit is 0%. Is that crit damage or what? Kind of want to see what this zombie tooth is about. How often is blood spilled? That's something I've never noticed. I don't really tend to notice those types of things. Oh crap. And something else that you're gonna have to pay very close attention to are those little boulders. The boulders, you can be stepping on them and then you wouldn't even pay any attention to it, and then all of a sudden you're like dead. They deal quite a bit of damage. The archer, he's very powerful, but he's also got like no HP. Yeah, I'm dead. He's got like no HP to start off with, so he's very like, he's a glass cannon. Last character I'll show is the thief. Thief is kind of like the archer in a way. He's very powerful if you utilize him correctly. His skills though, he's got a thief bomb which will buy, and he can also turn invisible, and I have not explored that just about yet, because there's like, why would I want to turn invisible? What am I running from? Unless I can use it on like the Redeemer and, you know, get out of jail free. You can see that, oh my gosh, get away from me, Ghost. The Thief Bomb, it like hits target and then explodes around, much like, has a similar effect to the Archer's rain arrows, only not as powerful by far. The thing about the Thief is he does a lot of crit, and it'll reflect back in his crit damage as well. We gotta level up. I'm gonna bump up my accuracy. I think that bumps it up by, just need to level it up twice and I'll be at 100%. Accuracy is very important because if you're not hitting anything, you're not dealing any damage and you're gonna die very quickly. My crit is 5%, is that right? I wish they would spell it out for me, but they don't. And enemies can also appear out of nowhere. That's something I really don't care for, but it makes sense so that you're not just standing still. What I can't stand are those freaking ghosts that just pop out of nowhere, and I'm wasting time. I'm gonna actually, you know what? I'm gonna go with the Thief, the invisibility. Let's see. Does he see me? Yes, he sees me. Okay, so that sucks. Silver chest. We have a silver key, so I'll go ahead and use it, the silver key, to open up that chest. Is there anything over there? Yes, but I can get to it from over here. Oh, gotta watch where I step, because the spike will definitely kill me. Oh, I'm dead. All right. Well, if I had to take a stab at it, I would say the Archer is my most powerful character, followed by Thief and then Barbarian. I'll go ahead and showcase the Necromancer in the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to leave a comment down below. Check the description for my Facebook and Twitter information. While you're at it, give this video a huge thumbs up to support the series and subscribe if you would like to see more. I will see you guys in the next video.